Hey guys, hope everyone's well. I was actually going to say that it's a beautiful day today, but I'm not going to lie, it's a bit nippy out here. It looked great from indoors, but I guess the grass is never greener on the other side. Hope everyone's well. Just about to go for a quick jog. The reason why you can see in the title above, but I will definitely elaborate on that in a second. But I just want to give a bit of a personal reflection first with regards to how this lockdown's affected me mentally. I feel like it's something that many of you guys can relate to from what I've personally seen on social media, what people are talking about, what people I've spoken to directly have been saying as well. So, 10 days into a lockdown now, it's really come to a point now where all the days are kind of getting muddled together. You're either running one day behind or one day ahead. You think tomorrow is like Sunday, but in fact it's just Saturday, and it does take a toll on you mentally, especially the fact that this has been something that's forced upon us. If it was your own choice to be locked down at home, be a bit of a hermit, if you're a bit of an introvert like myself as well, then it's just an ambulance coming this way, it's going to ruin my feed. Then it's really something which takes a toll on you mentally, because it's not in your control. It's not something that's in your choice. So it can really bog you down. But here's my message to everyone: that don't let something like this affect you. Don't let it be something which you're overtaken by. Instead, use it as an opportunity to do something productive, something good. Really take matters into your own hands. And here's my challenge to everyone. Last Ramadan, I'm actually wearing the shirt for it. Last Ramadan, we did a 10k run in Ramadan. The 10k run itself wasn't so bad. It's more the fact that I was pushing for a time, so I almost fainted at the end trying to get it under an hour. And here's the thing: I was going to do it again this Ramadan in Alderley Edge. They've not particularly announced that it's cancelled, but with everything going on, we can just assume so. So here's the thing: we're still allowed to go out for one day of exercise. We're still, as Brother Boris said, back at Downing Street. So why not just take advantage of the time you have? You can even do it with your family as well. That's in the government guidelines. So here's what I'm going to be doing on the 10th of May, which is a Sunday. I'm now training towards a 10k to do in my local. And here's what I want to ask everyone is, are you up for the challenge as well? Inshallah, I'm going to try run every day, or at least every other day in the lead up to the challenge. And my message is to everyone else that take this opportunity to look after your health as well. Why is it that we have to wait for an organised run to happen for us to go out there and, run? We can run on the streets. I'm out here in Old Trafford right now. I'm going to go for a cheeky 5k. I've literally not run in almost a year now. I'm not doing exercise for about 3 weeks. But we shouldn't let something like this be imposed upon us and stop us from doing what we care about. So definitely, this is my challenge to everyone, is to join me on this. Start training, sign up to fundraise for, I'm going to choose water this year, to fundraise for water in Ghana, because at the end of the day, we're so focused on what's going on over here. Everyone's been affected by the virus, unfortunately, and here's the thing, it's just, while it is a serious situation, while it is a serious case and a lot of people have been affected by it, and we're seeing the numbers rise daily in cases and deaths, at the end of the day, 30,000 people just died yesterday because they don't have food to eat. They literally died from starvation. So compare that to the number of deaths that come from coronavirus. It really showed that there really is bigger issues in the world today that's now been overshadowed and people aren't paying attention to it. So let's really just hone this in and remember and see the bigger picture. Coronavirus will be something which is, not forgotten, but it's going to be a bit of a history come like a few months down the line, inshallah. If everything does go to plan in terms of flattening the curve and whatnot. But at the end of the day, people are still dying from hunger. People are still affected in conflict zones. People are still struck by poverty. And that's not going to change after the fact of coronavirus. And it's not, the fact hasn't been changed right now. And it didn't change yesterday either. So let's really do what we can, what's in our capability to help those in need. Take on a small challenge like this. End of the day, we really are better off, despite what we're all seeing right now. All the negativity we're seeing in the world right now, we really are better off when it comes to a relative perspective to billions across the world. So let me know if you're interested in joining a challenge to train for a 10K to do in your local. I will definitely plan a route for you around your own house and your own local area. And let's just do something positive. Let's really take a negative and turn it into a positive. If you're down for a challenge, hit me up and let's make things happen, man. Gonna go for this run now, guys. God bless and have a good evening.